Hello, hello. Hey, Dandy Dave. Hey, Westside. I mean one. Hey, lurkers. How is everybody? Let me raise that up. Anybody up to anything interesting? So 4 people on. Just going to give it a few minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more folks on. Got a lot of slab coins tonight, so hopefully we got some fans of graded coins. That's pretty much the majority of them are up at wholesale price. So you guys are getting screaming deals on them. Still sitting at 4 folks. Hopefully we'll get some more on soon. So as I'm sure you guys all saw in the title, since I never got to doing the coin talk stream, I'm going to do the giveaway from last month for at some point during tonight's stream. I'll be drawing 3 names. Love to be able to eventually actually get Coin Talk to being a regular weekly show. It's just not working out right at the moment. Oh. But hopefully at some point before too much longer I'll be able to get my stuff figured out. And yeah, I like doing them too. They're fun. I've got a lot of ideas for it. It's just, you know, normal life behind the scenes tends to get in the way of having the time to get everything ready. Alright, well, let's get the beginning stuff out the way. For anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email. Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Cachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Hey, Silent Silver Abo. Hey, Doug. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being a little purple bubble mailer, $23 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package sent registered, there is an additional $35 charge on top of that. Is the only way you can insure your coins all the way through the mail. If you do registered, you will have to sign for it when it gets there, so keep that in mind. We do hold packages, so if you want your packages held to maximize your shipping, just shoot me an email, cheapskatecoins at gmail.com, and say, hang on to my package. And we will hold on to it till you fill it up, or till you get tired of waiting and email us and say, send me my stuff. If you're new, you can't get stuff tonight. You just have to email us by the end of the night. Your email has to have your personal info, shipping info, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for shipping purposes, or for invoicing purposes, sorry. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you will not get anything, and we never ship without payment. Here's our Facebook link. If you're on Facebook, give us a follow. Tonight's lot list is on there. It is the top post. We also have an email or a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, shoot me an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list 2 to 4 days before every sale and have the ability to pre-purchase items from that list as soon as it hits your email. Remember, it is first come, first serve, just like our sales. So if you see something, don't wait, jump on it. Anything you get in pre-purchase, you will not be charged for until after the night of the sale. So, for instance, we only actually have one person that picked up 2 things this week for pre-sale. So, there's only 2 lots out. But, you know, so for example, he will only, you know, he hasn't been charged yet. He'll be charged after tonight's stream. That's how that works. All right, sorry, I was answering an email. Alright, so normal beginning stuff. We do still have one of the banknote books available. It's the last one we've got. Hey, Invisible River. It's an interesting name. Welcome to my channel. It is the last one we have. It holds 300 banknotes. It's 55 bucks if anybody wants it. Keep in mind, if you do get it, it will be a large flat rate box. It's the only box it fits in. And then universal airtights. If anybody wants any, we've still got 16 bags. There's 10 per bag. They are $5 per bag. They fit anything from a dime to a silver eagle. They'll fit most of the world coins, you know, other than the really big ones, obviously. And then if anybody gets 3 or more bags, I will drop it to $4 a bag. Hey, Philip. So let me put that in chat so everybody knows. So $5 for a bag of 10 universal airtights, or if you buy 3 or more bags, then $4 per bag. Ooh. There we go. So anybody need any airtights? Alright, if anybody decides you want any, let me know. Again, I do have 16 bags available, so alright, let's get this thing going. So anybody who was on the mailing list, you'll probably notice right away there was no banknotes or medallions this week. So everything tonight is coins. They even fit 1.25 ounce round coins. Nice. There you go. Those airtights are handy. They're the largest size is it's either 44 or 46 millimeters, so they'll fit some pretty big coins. All right, first item up, we have 2 available. These are our first day of issue 1 crown and stamps from Britain. I forgot to put the year on it. So these are the 1980, I believe. Yeah, I forgot to put the year on it, but they're 1980. First day of issue, Jim BU, with the stamp, issued that same year, in a cool little booklet. Only $6 each. Anybody? Again, we do have 2 available. Here is the second one. It's apparently whoever got it originally. But you can easily go in and remove that. Use some whiteout on it. Alright. Moving on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. Figure somebody would have wanted one. How often do you get first day of issue world coins? Alright, World Silva. Starting off with Britain. And kicking off Britain is the 1893 3 pence. 925 sterling silver in fine. Let's go to scope for these. These are small. Over 15 bucks. Get the right way up. There we go. 1893. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1916 3 pence. 925 sterling VF. Over 4 bucks. It's like a high VF too. Like an argument might be made for EF for this coin. But I don't know. I wanted to be safe, so I just left it at a VF. Going to Doug. Congrats, Doug. All right, next up. $1936. 50% silver, extremely fine. Going for 4 bucks. Oh, come on. Work, fingers. Can't get a hold of the freaking flip. There we go. Anybody? 4 bucks? All right, moving on. To the 1938. 50% silver, BU. 6 bucks. Anybody? Going to Dandy Dave. Grat, sir. Next up, final one of the 3 pence is the 1941. 50% silver AU, $5. Anybody? Going to Dandy Dave. Grat, sir. All right. Now we are on to 6 pence. Kicking off 6 pence. Is the 1924. 50% silver, fine, $4. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1941. Extremely fine for $5. Anybody? Going to Dandy Dave. Grat, sir. Next up is the 42. This one's in a VF for $4. And then we also have a 42 in EF for $5. if anybody bends one, just make sure you let me know which one. Do you want the VF for 4 or the EF for 5? Alright, moving on. Do the 45. $50 silver, fine. Over $4. This is the last of the 6 pence for tonight. Alright, moving on. 2 florins. Finishing out Britain tonight with some florins. First one. $19.20. 50% silver in good. Get a little closer. Quit bouncing. There we go. 50% silver in good, going for $9. Been the 45. You got it, sir. 45 6 pence to Dandy Dave. It's pretty much been the Dandy Dave show tonight. All right, moving on. To the 1942. This one's in an EF, going for $8. You did indeed, sir. I might have undergraded that. That might actually be an AU. All right, moving on. And the last coin from Britain tonight is the 1944 florin. Extremely fine, $10. If anybody wants a bundle deal on all the rest of the Britain, let me know. I can do you up a bundle deal for everything. Anybody? So if anybody wants a bundle deal for all the remaining Britain, full prices, it would have been 59 bucks for all of it. If anybody wants all the remaining, I'll do 43 bucks. That's the 44 florin, 42 florin, the 20 florin, three sixpences, and two three pences. Let me make sure I did that right. Hang on. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. Sorry, I did the math on that wrong. It'd actually be 51 for all. Sorry. On a bundle deal. I forgot to add one of them in. The one that we were on, the 44, I forgot to add in. Still pretty good though. I mean, $8 off for a bundle if anybody wants it all. But all right, moving on. 'Cause apparently nobody wants it. We got lots to get to, so gotta move on. All right, next up, I've got two of these available at $28 a piece. These are 1780X Stalers. They're both BUs, $28 a piece. 83.3% silver. Anybody? That's why you guys should always write down what you got. That way you have a list at home of what you got. Just a little helpful suggestion. Alright, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from Mexico. It is a 1978 100 peso. 72% silver BU, 28 bucks. How much for what? Don't want to mean one. Gratzer. What were you asking about, Dandy Dave? How much for what? Alright, next up, Canada. Hopefully we got some Canadian coin fans out there tonight. Kicking off Canada tonight. 1920, 25 cent. Going to Doug. I guess that was on your list. You jumped on that one quick. Alright, next up. 1940, 25 cent. VF, 6 bucks. You know, you could have just grabbed these in pre-sale and asked me when you emailed me if you could just pay on the first, and I would have been like, yeah, that's fine. Alright, moving on. 241 VF for 6 bucks. Yeah, true. That is one thing about pre-sale, is that if you do pre-sale, you're buying it sight unseen. But, I mean, for the most part, especially for you guys that have been here with me long enough, you'll have a pretty good idea of what a coin is going to look like based on what I have it at. But I get it. on. To the 44.25. Fine for $6. By the way, just in case for anybody was wondering, just the current melt value alone on these is $4.43 as of right this second. All right, moving on. To 1947. VF for $8. It's got almost like a cool antique look to it. Man, not much love for Canada tonight, I guess. All right, moving on. To 1949 EF. Going for $8. This one's going to Doug Kratzer. Fill in some book holes. The book you have in the box here. Hey, at least you know when you get it, you're going to be able to fill up some holes in it. Next up is the 51. It's got a cool toning going on. Gives it a weird look. It's actually toning, all of that you're seeing. This one's an EF for $10. Excuse me. Oh no, Mean One got the Mexico coin. The bundle was $51. It's still available. Here you go, Dave. All right, moving on. To the 58. This one's an EF for $6 and going to Doug. Congrats, Doug. Then the last of the quarters. is the 68. This is the 50% silver year. It's an EF for $3. And melt value on this coin right now is $2.77. So this coin is going for 23 cents over melt. And going to Doug. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting some silver at 23 cents over melt. I mean, heck, if you do the math on it, by the time, you know, PayPal fees come out, I'll be getting under melt for that coin. All right, next up, we got 150 center. And it is the 1950. 80% silver EF, $15. There you go. Fill up a tube. Save it until silver goes up to like 35 bucks an ounce, and then go sell them and then get other stuff. Anybody? All right, moving on. $2. I have 2 Canadian dollars tonight. First one is 1960. 80% silver, extremely fine, $22. So current melt on these right now is $17.70. For just your melt value. All right, moving on. Last of Canada, 1966, $1. That's like a proof-like BU, or a proof-like AU, if there is such a thing. But it is an AU. There's a little bit of, tiny bit of wear on it. Not quite a BU. So, I mean, that'd be like Gem AU. Going for 24 bucks. Ooh, shiny. Yeah. God, that thing is like super shiny. Anybody? Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of that, let me know. Next up, we got one coin from Switzerland. Which is the 1933 5 francs. 83.5% silver, extremely fine, 18 bucks. Anybody? Oh. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from Greece. And it is the 1960 20 drachma. Sorry, I lied. We have two coins from Greece. That's the first one. 1960 20 drachma, 83.5 silver. VF for 12 bucks. Alright, moving on. Then the other one is 1964 30 drachma. It's a Gem BU, 22 bucks. Oof. There you go. Now you can see it. That's an awesome coin. Tell you what, anybody wants both? I'll do both for 28 bucks. Tonight only. It's $6 off. Man, nobody. Can't give these things away tonight. All right. All right, now we're starting to slide into US. 44.50. This is the 1944 S, 50 centavo. USA Philippines, 75% silver. AU, 15 bucks. Does have a little bit of corrosion on there. Easy enough to get off. I think that's corrosion. Let me make sure that's not plugs. Because if it is, I missed that. Is that plugs? Alright, never mind. Those are plugs. Alright, so that's AU details then, not AU. So, I need to fix that. Give me a sec. Yeah, those are plugs. I didn't realize it before. I missed it. So that's AU plugged. So I'll go AU details. One sec. Making a correction on the fly. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, so current melt on it is $7.12. So I will drop it since now I know it's plugged. $8. It's only 88 cents over melt. That way at least I'll break even on it. Anybody? Pretty much just buying it as a piece of silver. So, I mean, as soon as silver gets back up to 31 bucks an ounce, this will be worth more than what you paid for it. Alright, we are moving on. Oh, Dandy Day is grabbing it. Right, sir. Alright, next up. This is an awesome coin. It's low grade, but it's an awesome coin. And it's a very hard coin to get. Well, glad you're able to still pick up a couple things at least. Alright, so this coin is actually listed on PCGS. This is the 1809 over inverted 9 classic head half cent. It is in an about good. It is, Rick Snow did confirm this actually does have the inverted 9. And I'll show you under the scope. It's going for 35 bucks. So if you look at the 9, something to point with. Let's use this. Hopefully this will work. Okay, so we're looking at the 9. And if you can see right there, you can see the line of the inverted 9. And then just below it, you can see right there a little bit of the circle of the inverted 9. So this, again, this was confirmed by Rick Snow that it is in fact the 9 over inverted 9. Anybody at 35 bucks? And give me a sec. Let me bring you over to the browser. All right, so 1809 over 6 also is another name for it, but it's actually a 9 over an inverted 9. So that is the line I was trying to show you. Right there. And then that little bit of the other side. So in a good 4, it'd be 80 bucks. A VG, you're already up to the hundreds. You know, decent VS, you're already up into the high 200s. AUs, 600s. Uncirculated, you are well into the 1,000 plus. And up, and up. So anybody? At only 35 bucks, that is a heck of a good price for that coin. Even at the low grade it's in. And plus, classic head half cents are hard to find regardless. Yeah, same here. I'm amazed that apparently nobody wants this coin. But all right, moving on. Next up, 1857 Flying Eagle. VG, 20 bucks. Anybody? Man, tough crowd tonight. All right, moving on. Next up, 1922D Wheat Sets, NGC VF20. Over 25 bucks. Yeah, they're all part of a collection. So I'm just hoping some of you guys will want some. All right, moving on. Next up, this thing is gorgeous, guys. 1953. Oop. I'm supposed to say Lincoln. Lincoln said PCGS Proof 64 Red. That thing is awesome, guys. Check that out. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, next up, I got two available. These are both 1960 large dates. Proof 65 Reds. Graded by NGC. They're 10 bucks each. Wholesale price for slabbed coins. It's actually less than wholesale. Anybody? And for that grading, check it out. The same batch. That's number one, number two of the grading batch. moving on. All right, the 1980 went in pre-sale. That was one of the 2 coins that went in pre-sale. So next up is the 1999 Mint State 66 Red. Going for $12. Anybody? All right, moving on. Anybody decide you want any of those slab pennies, let me know. Next up is an 1867 2-cent. In VG. Going for $12. You have a friend that could not say Chevrolet? Alrighty then. Anybody? That is a heck of a good price for a 2-center, guys. And nobody. Alright, moving on. Next up, 1852 silver 3-center. This one's in a good for $45. Where'd it go? Only the second year that these were ever made. So this is the Type 1. Over $45. Sorry to hear that, man. I didn't realize I had that bit of damage right there when I first looked at this one. So I'm actually going to do this one. I'm going to go $25 on this one because it does have that ding right there. So I just $25 off, or $20 off because of a ding. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up is an 1867 shield nickel. Okay, let's fix the spelling on that. There we go. Alright. 1867 shield nickel and about good. Going for $5. That's about the cheapest you will ever see a shield nickel. Alright, moving on to the 1882 shield nickel. This one is in VG. Going for $25. Tell you what, anybody wants both, I'll do both for 15. Tonight only. That's half off. Alright, if nobody wants that deal, I'm going to assume that there's no real true coin collectors left on right now. Yeah, it's on his end. Next up is a 1929 Buffalo Nickel NGC VF25. Oh, for $10. Another wholesale. Ooh, 29S, sorry. I forgot to put the S on there. There we go. And this one's going to Bo. Congrats, sir. Right, and then next up, this is one of the sought-after Buffalo Nickels right here. 1938 D over S. NGC EF40. Going for $25. And going to Bo. Congrats, sir. Been the shield nickel deal? You got it, sir. All right, next step. $19.60 Jefferson nickel, NGC proof 68. 15 bucks. All right, moving on. Next one up, I got two available. Your 1961s, NGC proof 67s. Check out the toning on this. I don't even know if the camera will show it. It's like blue and purple. Yeah, camera's not really wanting to show it, but it looks freaking cool. The whole coin is like blue and purple on that one. And here's the other one. So if anybody bends one of these and you want the blue and purple one, make sure you say so. That's this one. Or if you want the non-toned one, let me know. All right, moving on. And then we've also got one of those at a proof 68 for 12. NGC proof 68. All right, moving on. All right, I'm just going to link the rest of these for the nickels real quick, and then I'll start going through them. So if anybody wants one, you'll have it on chat. Just let me know which one. So there's the 62, proof 67. The only one with cameo on it. 63, proof 66 cameo. And then there's also a 63 that's no cameo, proof 66. And a 67. And then 64, proof 67. And a 68. Here's the 62. The 63 Cameo. The 63 Proof 66 no Cameo. For the 60 and the 62. Let me see. So that would have been 15 and 10. I'll make you 20 bucks even. I'll give you $5 off. You got it, sir. That was the 62. All right. Congrats, sir. That's 60. And there's the 62. All right. All right, back to showing these. There's the 63, Proof 67. The 64, Proof 67. And then the 64, Proof 68. If anybody wants all of them, all the rest of the nickels that are still available. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. I'll do a bundle deal on these. $64 for all 8. Oh, Westside's been in the toned 61. No, it's fine. You got that one. It just means it'll be $8 times 7 instead, so 56 for all. $56 for all 7. It makes a straight $8 a piece. All right, moving on. Two dimes. Kicking off dimes. First one, I got 2 available. These are 1957 Denvers. 90% silver. PCGS Mint State 66. $22 each. Here's number 1. These things also have some cool toning on them. And here is a number 2. You know, whoever out there at PCGS, you had one job. Just one job. And you couldn't handle it. Anybody on these? Saying the T word? What T word? Alright, moving on. Alright, I'm going to do the same with these real quick. Oh, toned. Hey, man, if they're toned, they're toned. Toned. Alright, 50 AD. The 60. Proof 69. The 61, proof 65. '63, proof 68, or proof 66, sorry. And then there's also a 68 version of that one. And the 64, proof 66. All right. Here is the 58. Toned. Mint State 66. $22. And then here is the 1960 proof 69. Yeah, it's got to be something with your connection because it's not on my end. Dude. I'm pretty sure I still have a package for you, Bo. I wanted to say I think you're in a padded. Let me double check. Let me put the next one out so people have something to look at. There's the 61, proof 65. Yeah, Bo, you're in a padded flat rate. So far, you're not. You have no risk of upgrading. And then the proof 66, 63. The proof 68, 63. And the proof 64, or 1964, proof 66. There we go. So I'm also going to do a bundle on these. If anybody wants all of them, let me do some math real quick. 22, 44, 66. Minus 30. Plus 20. Plus 18. All right, so regular price would have been $156 for all of them. Thank you, sir. Bundle price. Okay, no, that wasn't right. Hang on. Ugh. I'm having issues with math right now. Bear with me. Okay, 174 would have been full price. There we go. That's where I screwed up. So if anybody wants all of them, $154. That's $20 off. If anybody wants all the dimes. which is 8. It's 8 coins. All right, no love for dimes. Got it. Moving on. Oh, the grading alone, these would have been like 28 bucks a piece, just the grading fees. Because you have the grading, plus the shipping, plus the insurance you have to pay on the shipping. So that's not even counting the price of the coin itself. That's just the grading, yeah. All right, next batch. $1962 Washington quarter, NGC proof 67. And then we got 64 quarters, proof 65s. We have 2 available. And then proof 66s times 3 available. All graded by NGC. There's the 265s. And 66. Proof 66, that is. There's actually 4 proof 66s available, sorry. Anybody? Give me 1 second. I just heard a noise. I need to go investigate. I will be right back. All right. Had one of the neighbor kids kick their ball into our backyard. All right. Anybody on any of these? If anybody wants all of these, there'll be 7 of them. $126. It makes them a flat $18 each. So that knocks $10 off, I think. No. $12 off. All right, moving on. There's no love for quarters either. Which nobody wants those. That's going to be make the next 20 or so lots a little boring. All right, the next bunch. We got the 2005 Oregon State Quarter, 90% silver proof. PCGS Proof 69 Decam, $15. Then we got the 2013 Great Basin, Perfect Score, Proof 70. '14 Great Sand Dunes, Perfect, Proof 70. '14 Arches, Proof 69. And 2 of those available. And those are both, those are first strikes. Or one of them is a first strike, one's not. There we go. That's the difference. Of course, these are all silver proofs. Proof 69 Decam. Silver. Proof 70, Perfect Score. Great Basin. You literally can't get a better coin than that. It's a 70. It's perfect. Proof 70, Great Sand Dunes. And there is the Proof 69 Arches, regular, PCGS. And the First Strike Arches. All right. Anybody who wants, I'm gonna do a killer bundle on these just because I can. To be nice. If anybody wants all 5. Oh, okay, hang on. Doug's bidding the Oregon. Well, Doug already bought the Oregon. So that makes our deal now for 4. The other 4. $48 for all 4. That makes them a flat $12 each. That is a savings of $22. Anybody? That is a heck of a deal, guys. You're getting 2 perfect coins for silver proofs. Those 2 alone are worth $48. Plus, you're getting the first strike. And then the other. All right, Dandy Dave is getting this, the 1962. You got it, sir. Let me grab that back out. 62, where are you? There you are. Wow. All right, moving on. You're not going to see that deal again, I guarantee it. All right, the next batch. All right, next batch is 4 coins. There's 2 of them, but there's 2 each. There's the 79S proof type 1s. 2 available. And type 2s. So there are the 2 type 1s. And here are the type 2s. $10 each. Moving on. To the next batch. These again are going to be $10 each. You got the 81S Proof Type 1. Oops. And the 84 Proof. 85 Proof. 88 Proof. They're all Proof 69s. $10 each. These are the times I miss having Richard around, because he would have been beside himself scooping all of these slabs up. Apparently the rest of you guys don't like graded coins. All right, if anybody wants all four, $36. That makes them $9 each, saves you $4. I don't know whatever happened to him. He just disappeared. Hopefully he comes back someday. See, to me, it just boggles my mind when I put out graded, PCGS graded coins. It doesn't even matter really what they are at $9 each, and nobody wants them. That just boggles my mind. For all four of the 79s, I'll give you the same deal. $36 for all four. That'll make them $9 each. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't even be doing bundle deals on PCGS graded coins that are already only $10. All right, next two are from the 90s. Bulletproof 69 decams, PCGS, $10 each. $92 going to a side. Anybody on the 90? All right, moving on. All right, next batch. These are the 2000s. These are all perfect coins. (2001) Kentucky, proof 70. (2002) Mississippi, proof 70. And 2008 Arizona. All proof 70s. Or I will do all three of them for 36. That makes them 12 bucks each. Saves you 9 bucks. All right, moving on. All right. Next batch. These are some more perfect coins. 2014 Great Sand Dunes. I actually have 2 of those available. Then we got an Arches. Everglades. Shenandoah. And Great Smoky Mountains. Oh, a couple are 69s. Missed those when doing the list. So, all right, let me fix those. Because apparently my wife did not catch those when she did the list. All right, that was... So that's going to change the prices on some of these too. Smoky Mountains is 69. Hang on, Westside, you're going to get that one for cheaper. Unless you don't want it anymore for it not being at 70. Shenandoah is now a 69. Everglades. It's 69. Okay, Arches 70, Sand Dune 70. Okay, got it. All right, so yeah, so Great Smoky Mountains, you are going to actually, that one's actually going to be $10, not 15. All right, let me remove those. And put the corrected version. Yeah, everything after 2012 had the super low mintage, and then everything after that, they kept the mintage low. Okay, Great Smoky Mountains to West Side. All right, so the proof 70s are $15 each. The 69s are $10 each. And if anybody wants a deal on all of these, I will do a deal on these too. So let's see. I won't make you buy two of the same coin. So if anybody wants proof 70 Great Sand Dunes, proof 70 Arches, proof 69 Everglades, and proof 69 Shenandoah, I will go $38 for all four. That drops the 69s to $8 each, and these to $12 each for the 70s. Apologies for all that confusion there, but we got it at the end. All right, moving on. All right, last batch of the quarters. $2015 Kasachi, first strike, proof 69. These are all proof 69 first strikes. Saratoga. Homestead. Bombay Hook. And Blue Ridge. So the entire set of the year. Or I'll do $45 for the year set. That makes them $9 each. There's Kasachi. All proof All PCGS graded, all first strikes. If somebody doesn't take this deal, you guys are crazy. All right, moving on. All right, the 1966 Kennedy went in pre-sale. So next up, got two of these, but they're different grades. These are the 1964 Kennedy proofs. There's a proof 65 at 22 bucks. Or a 66 at 25 bucks. There's the $22 one. That's the $25 one. Anybody? All right, moving on. Yeah, down to 5 people. Next up, 1892 S Morgan Dollar. This is a key date. 90% silver in fine. Graded by Rick Snow. 125 bucks. Can you unbend the 92? Okay. So 92 is still available if anybody wanted it. Ben 15 bundle. I don't know what 15 bundle is. The 2015s? For the 45 bucks? I'm assuming that's what you meant. Alrighty, you got it. Anybody on the Morgan? You're welcome. All right, moving on. Next up is 1980 Philadelphia Susan B. Anthony PCGS Mint State 66. Going for 12 bucks. All right, moving on. And last coin on the list. $1986 Ellis Island proof dollar. 90% silver, 25 bucks. Tell you what, for tonight only, I'll go 20 bucks on this one. Anybody want this one for 20 bucks? Sorry, 23. $23. Which, for anybody wondering, is 12 cents over melt. Anybody want a silver dollar for 12 cents over melt? All right. We are done. All right, let me bring up my giveaway thing. We'll get this done for last month since I never did. So here are the eligibles for the giveaway from last month. We got Doug. Mean one. West Side. Moose Ox. BR Chef. Aaron. Adam Jam. Phil the Bjord. Bo. Phenotypical. Paul Hampton. Ringmaster Ray. Hidden. Dandy Dave. CM Silver. Ronald Smith. Greg K. Ramon. MJ. And Reverend Dave. I'm going to be drawing 3 names. So here's my trusty bag with the numbered poker chips on it. All right, number 1 is number 15, CM Silver. All right, CM is getting, you guys might recognize this. This is that bag that had the, it's like a shield nickel, a V nickel, like 3 large cents. So that is going to CM. You're welcome. I will, of course, be emailing CM to let him know. Winner number 2 is number 8, Phil DeBjord. Phil DeBjord will be getting a ½ pound of mixed world coins. Congrats to Phil DeBjord. And our third name. It's over there. Dig down deeper into the bag here. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Number 12. Ringmaster Ray. Ringmaster Ray will also be getting a ½ pound of world coins. So congrats to our 3 winners. I will, of course, be emailing them all to let them know since none of them are here. So, all right, last call, guys. Last call on everything. And very little sold, so there's a lot of stuff still available. Got a good chunk of world silver left. A ton of the slabs still left. Alright, I'm going to get out of here then. Everybody have a great night. As always, give me a bit to get these together. Not much to get together tonight, so it shouldn't take me too long. But everybody have a great night.